Imagine waking up on a private island, sipping gold-infused water, and stepping into a mansion where even the toilet is a golden throne worth more than most people's homes. Sounds surreal, doesn't it? Well, for MrBeast, this is just another day in the extraordinary universe he's built from scratch. Today, we're diving into the top 20 jaw-dropping, wallet-breaking things owned by the YouTube king himself. Stick around because this list is nothing short of insane. Luxury, wealth, and opulence might be what you were expecting, but today we're flipping the script and talking about the one thing we all use but rarely appreciate, the toilet. Sorry, not this old ugly toilet, but this gold-plated, diamond-encrusted, ultimate luxury toilet. This is Jimmy's extravagant golden seat. This is a $2,000 heated masterpiece that elevates the humble restroom to an experience of pure luxury. With features like a built-in bidet, Bluetooth speakers, and a seat that's always warm, it's the ultimate thinking throne. Believe it or not, some of Jimmy's wildest ideas, like tipping delivery drivers $10,000 or staging Squid Game with a $456,000 prize, were born right here. If you're not planning your next million-dollar idea on a golden toilet, you might be doing life wrong. Now, let's talk about tanks. Yes, you heard that right. Real military-grade tanks. In one of his recent videos, Jimmy spent several million dollars on 5 tanks that are literally about to rain missiles on a whopping $500,000.
These 5 tanks are literally about to rain missiles upon this $500,000.
But Jimmy's obsession with tanks didn't start this year. Even 6 years ago, he was Ubering random people in a tank to celebrate the 4th of July. Each of these tanks cost over $1.5 million combined, making him one of the only YouTubers in the world with a tank collection. But hold on, things are about to get even crazier. Recently, Jimmy and his friends spent over 2 months building a real-life Minecraft village. This thing was insane. It had 6 life-sized houses, several hay bales scattered around, and a gigantic creeper right in the middle. Oh, and did I mention that the creeper was filled with real dynamite? Yeah, that's right. This $200,000 creation, crafted just to be blown up, is the kind of commitment Jimmy brings to his videos. And after that, he built a human-sized Steve from Minecraft, only to destroy that too. But wait, we're not done. Let's shift gears to a custom house made just for Jimmy. A fellow YouTuber, Zach, spent over a week customizing this home to surprise him. This wasn't just any customization. Professional artists painted every single inch of this $400,000 house. It featured a giant Shrek, some of Jimmy's famous thumbnails, and even a kitchen decked out in his brand colors. Jimmy, being Jimmy, gave the house away to a random subscriber, because why not? Speaking of giveaways, MrBeast doesn't just own one private jet. He owns 3 identical private jets. These collectively cost him $7.5 million, and he's done wild things with them.
I just bought this private jet, and now it's crashed.
Yes, you heard that correctly. He crashed one for a video. The second jet? Jimmy gave it away in a competition where YouTubers held on to it for over 12 hours.
The challenge has officially started.
I've got nothing on the schedule. I can stay here forever.
I am willing to do anything, including crap my own pants.
And the winner, Harry, ended up selling it. The third jet? Jimmy kept it for himself, using it to travel the world while avoiding fans in airports. That's kind of crazy, but not as crazy as the next extremely expensive thing, and it's MrBeast's biggest YouTube play button collection in the whole world, because Jimmy actually owns an absolutely insane amount of play buttons for all of his different channels. If you think that Jimmy only owns like 5 channels that we all know, you're gonna be so wrong, because not only are there over 20 different international channels with millions of followers, but also a bunch of secret MrBeast channels that nobody knows about.
How many channels do you have?
A lot. We stopped putting them up. We have like probably 20 more of these.
And of course, Jimmy has a play button for almost every single one of them. There's even a channel named Don't Subscribe with over 1 million subscribers on it. In total, Jimmy has over 40 silver play buttons, about 15 gold buttons, and exactly 5 diamond ones. YouTube also gave MrBeast a $100,000 Ruby play button for reaching 100 million subscribers. And recently, Jimmy even got a 200 million play button with a giant MrBeast logo on it. These play buttons are absolutely one of a kind, and the entire collection cost at least $1.4 million. But for a person like Jimmy, it's literally priceless. Jimmy's spending spree doesn't stop there. One time, he bought the most expensive apps on the App Store. Oh, and another $400,000, he spent it on a wallpaper app.
I paid $400 for this wallpaper.
And if you think Jimmy's extravagant spending stops with apps, think again. He owns nearly 100 cars, including 10 Lamborghinis and multiple Teslas. Jimmy doesn't even drive. He just gives them away or destroys them for videos. Let's talk about the glass coffin. Jimmy spent over $250,000 building an indestructible coffin for a video where he buried himself alive for 50 hours. And then he took things even further with a second coffin, costing over $1 million, where he stayed buried for an entire week.
I'm gonna spend the next 7 days buried alive under 20,000 pounds of dirt. This is the scariest thing I have ever done.
This coffin wasn't just a box, it had enough space for a living room setup and was equipped with safety features to keep him alive under 20,000 pounds of dirt. And honestly, the Golden Ticket Challenge was one of the most fun things he has ever done. Watching people race to solve puzzles and search for that life-changing prize, it was priceless. But you know what else is priceless? Chocolate. Well, good chocolate. People went crazy for it. I mean, what's not to love? You're enjoying a chocolate bar and suddenly, bam, you win a trip, a cash prize, or maybe even a golden ticket. One fan said, "Jimmy's turned my cheat day into the best day of my life." And honestly, that's what it's all about. Plus, every bar helps support his charity work. So you're not just snacking, you're making an impact. Sweet, right? But let's turn up the stakes a little. Imagine doing all of that, not in your living room, but on a private island. Jimmy has done everything here, from survival challenges to hiding $100,000 somewhere on the island and letting people search for it.
Final challenge! We have our 100 million subscriber play button. Taped to the back of it is the deed to the island. I'm gonna go hide this, and whoever finds it first wins the island.
One fan even said Jimmy's Island makes every other reality show look boring. And they're not wrong. The stakes, the drama, it's all here. But here's the thing about the island. It's not just about the location. It's about what it represents, taking wild ideas and making them real. And speaking of wild ideas, wait till you see what happens in the custom arena. Now this is where things get serious. The arena isn't just a set. It's a playground for some of the craziest challenges he has ever come up with. And when I say crazy, I mean it. From life-size board games to survival battles that push people to their limits, this space has seen it all. Jimmy designed this place to be adaptable. One day, it's a trivia battleground. The next, it's an insane maze that looks like it's straight out of a video game. This arena looks like something from a dystopian sci-fi movie, but in the best way possible. And yeah, sometimes it feels like that for the contestants too, but it's all about creating moments that stick with you, moments that feel larger than life. Kind of like racing across a desert in a custom car, don't you think? Now when it comes to challenges, you need the right tools, or in this case, wheels. These custom cars aren't just for show. They're part of the action. From a demolition derby to racing across the sand, these vehicles have seen it all. I'm pretty sure their reaction broke the internet. And let's not forget the time he filled a car with $10,000 in cash and told people they could keep it if they could last the longest inside. Spoiler alert, it got intense. One viewer took to Twitter saying, "Jimmy's challenges are why I can't trust my car keys with my friends anymore." Fair enough, but these cars aren't just props. They're a way to take the excitement to the next level. And if you think that's over the top, wait until you see the gaming studio. Now this is the MrBeast cave. His $300,000 custom gaming studio isn't just a place to play, it's where he creates some of the most iconic gaming moments for the channel. Imagine losing a game in a $300,000 studio. The pressure must be insane. Speaking of unforgettable, let's talk about one of the biggest, boldest things he has ever done: buying a private island. In one of his tweets, Jimmy said, "This isn't just any beach, this is the beach. Buying a private island was one of the wildest decisions I've ever made, but trust me, it's been worth every penny. It's not just a place, it's a blank canvas for the craziest challenges we've ever pulled off." But for Jimmy, this island is more than just the challenges. It's about creating a space where dreams come to life. A place where anything feels possible, kind of like what he does with his donations, actually. And what about vehicles? Not just any vehicles, but a real-life Fortnite bus. Jimmy and his team built a drivable, fully customized Fortnite bus where you can even play Fortnite inside. The bus cost over $100,000, but is likely worth much more with all the customizations. And honestly, it's the most fulfilling thing he does. But if you think this is the limit of what he has accomplished, let me take you inside the creative heart of his operation, the warehouse. This isn't just a studio, it's where the magic happens. When he first started, he was filming videos in his bedroom with barely any budget. Now he has a $1.5 million warehouse where he can literally create anything we dream of. One day, this place is a forest. The next, it's a high-tech obstacle course. It's wild how much he has done in his studio. A fan once called it a mix between Disneyland and a Hollywood backlot, and yeah, I think that sums it up perfectly. And finally, we're looking at the biggest investment of all, the $15 million MrBeast Enterprises expansion. This isn't just about growth. It's about building an empire that lasts. With $15 million invested in new brands and partnerships and outreach programs, Jimmy is redefining what it means to be a creator. Fans have taken notice. One tweeted, "MrBeast isn't just a YouTuber, he's a movement." Another said, "Jimmy's empire is proof that you can do well and do good at the same time." This expansion isn't just about money, it's about impact. Jimmy is building a legacy that will continue to inspire and uplift long after the cameras stop rolling. So guys, if you enjoy this video, kindly hit the subscribe button and like for more MrBeast videos like this.